I'm a mom of 7 and I'm 33.
Okay.
With being a mom of 7, do you think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement.
Wait, guys, this is so funny. Look at this guy's face, first of all. This guy had 7 and he was like, what? Let me replay it. Let me replay it. Oh, look at look at this guy's face. He heard 7. He's like, what? 7? Okay.
Think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement. Do the kids have the same father?
What's up, guys? Boogie back again. So today's video, we have a mom of 7, right? A mom of 7 who's looking for a man to come in and be her Prince Charming. All right, let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm a mom of 7 and I'm 33.
Okay.
With being a mom of 7, do you think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement.
Wait, guys, this is so funny. Look at this guy's face, first of all. This guy had 7 and he was like, what? Let me replay it. Let me replay it. Oh, look at look at this guy's face. He heard 7. He's like, what? 7? Okay.
Think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement. Do the kids have the same father?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so this is a little, hold on.
Yeah, that's a good thing because at least if a man comes in, because they usually like baby mama drama and there's usually baby daddy drama where the new man doesn't get along with the father of the kids, or the father of the kids doesn't want the new man to actually, because if a man is going to date a woman with kids long term and seriously, at some point he's going to have to meet the kids, he's going to have to talk to the kids, he's going to have to connect with the kids at some point in some way, form or fashion, some way. You can't help it if it's going to be long term, seriously, right? So some fathers don't want the new men to have anything to do with their kids or to influence them in any way, right? Which is understandable. Every man wants to raise his kids the way he sees fit. He doesn't want another man to come in and put all these rules, discipline, and talk to the kids the way they want. So usually the men are going to have to butt heads. Like, it's going to take so much for a man who's present. Now, if the guy is not in the picture, it doesn't even matter. But even when the guy is not in the picture, once he finds out there's a guy who's taking care of his kids, now he wants to show up, right? But let's say the guy is in the picture, he always picks up the kid. Let's say they have 50-50 custody. If the guy, the new man, now tries to take on that role as the father, the main guy is going to have a problem with it, especially if he does his job and takes care of his responsibility. So if it's just one man and other kids, that's okay. But if a woman has kids by different men, the new man now has not one problem with the baby father, but maybe 2 or even 3. So good thing she has only one baby daddy. So the new guy, that could possibly work.
We're talking about 7 children, okay? This is no offense to you because it's absolutely possible for you to find a quality man. What makes it a tad bit difficult is that you have to find a man who has the financial footing to take care of you and 7 children. And then you also have to...
That's true. 7 kids, actually now 8, because the mom and the 7 kids. The guy has to come in and take care of 8 people. 8 people. It's going to be very hard for, and some women say, you know what, I don't want you to take care of my kids, I got it. But if you guys are going to be in a long-term relationship, at some point you're going to be living under the same roof. If you're never going to live under the same roof, fine, that can work. But at some point, if this is going to be serious and it's going to be long-term, or even likely leading to marriage, you guys are going to live under the same roof. The man is going to have to take care of 8 of you, right? Unless now the woman is the breadwinner, then that could work. But if the woman is not the main breadwinner, even if it's 50-50, the man is still contributing. And if the man already has his own kids, now that's the woman's kids. The woman the man and his own kids. So that's always going to be tough. But this lady is right. You can find a quality man any day, anywhere. They're over there. They're out there, right? But the thing is, he's a quality man doesn't mean he can afford you. Those are two things, right? He may be a quality man, but doesn't mean he can afford you, right?
To be able to find a man who is going to be willing to come in and create structure in that household. 7 children on one person is a lot to create structure in. So there's a lot that this man is going to have to come in and do. On top of that, creating a secure space for you when you have to be a mother and you have to take care of the majority of the things that happen in a house. Are you going to have the ability to be able to love this man in a way that he needs to be loved, in a way that registers as love to him when you have to love 7 other individuals? You're going to need a man who can love those children as his own.
Yep.
That is a huge responsibility to put on a person who does not have those children. Those are not his kids.
Right.
But if I were you, no disrespect, I'll try to work it out with the father.
Oh, no.
That's a, oh, she said, oh no. She said, oh no.
No, hear me out. Hold on.
Oh, she said, I don't know. But if you're going to have 7 kids with somebody, they were good enough to have 7 kids with, I'm sure they should be good enough to stay with, unless they're being abusive physically or some form of fashion, right? But she's absolutely right. That was good advice, in my opinion, right? It's one thing to find a good man, quality man. It's another thing to find a quality man who can take care of those kids. It's another thing to find a quality man who wants to have to face your baby daddy and have that tension, right? Because now he's getting involved with kids of another man. It's another thing to find a quality man who has who wants to come in to, who's even willing. Because just because the man is not willing doesn't mean he's not quality. He's quality, but is he willing? Right? It's another thing to find a man who's quality but doesn't want more kids. Do you want more kids? You already have 7. Do you want more? Those are all the questions. And even if you flip the script, if the man has 7 kids, a woman is not just gonna come into his life and even if she doesn't even have to provide anything, right? But even just being a woman being involved with a man who has 7 kids, it's gonna be tough. It would be tough on either side. It doesn't matter which side. It's always gonna be tough, especially with those many kids, because those are human beings that you have to physically, emotionally, financially take care of, discipline, structure, like she said. Because if the father already has his own rules, another man has to come in and try to influence those kids and put his own rules in his own household. It's going to be tough, right? So the advice she gave, that you might want to work it out with the father. If he wasn't being abusive, if you could have 7 kids with him and there was nothing wrong for you to have 7 kids with him, there's definitely something good. And I think people just need to go for counseling or something and work out their issues. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think she has, because there's a chance she can find a quality man, right? In fact, those chances are high she will find a quality man, right? But what are the chances she will find a quality man who is willing to take care of her, take care of the 7 kids, a quality man who doesn't want any more kids, a quality man who doesn't have his own kids to take care of, a quality man who's willing and okay to get involved or to even meet the father of those 7 kids? Those are so many questions that need answers. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Peace.